Good rising, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Melanin Intuition Tarot. My name is Ezekiel. I am an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another pick a card reading with me today. So today we will be talking about your career. Where's your career headed? I think that's how I'm going to name it. But yeah, we're going to be looking to where your career, tongue-tied already, where your career is headed, and then also look into maybe any blockages that may be blockaging, however you say that. But yeah, so 3 groups here, as usual. Group number 1 here, with this little mini cauldron. I don't know if y'all want to see it up close. Group 2 here with the mortar and pestle. And group 3 here with the tea light candle. So 2 big ass objects and then 1 small ass object. But yeah, so we have 3 groups here: group 1, group 2, group 3. You can pause the video if you like, and when you are ready, you can check the description box below or follow the timestamps below, and you can follow those to your designated reading. So again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Yeah, I will see you all at your designated reading. Peace out. All right, so starting off this reading today, kicking it off with group number 1. For those of you who were drawn to this mini cauldron here, this is going to be your reading. I didn't even check to see if I have anything. Just going to slap that over there. So we're looking into where your career is headed. And then after this first part, we'll look into any blockages. And then maybe we'll be done. Y'all are used to my readings. Y'all know I can talk. So Spirit, please tune me into, oh, that's such a bad shuffle. Spirit, please tune me into the collective energies of group number 1, Spirit. Group number 1 regarding their career. So Spirit, where is group 1's career headed? Where are their career headed right now? I heard that you guys are definitely getting more grounded. You guys are, I just got figuring things out. So many of you are getting more like clarity and understanding regarding your career. So I feel like where you're headed regarding your career is just more clarity and understanding. And we'll pull some more cards just to see, but that's what I'm picking up off the bat. I feel like for some of you, you haven't really been sure of what's going on regarding your career, where things are going. Yeah, the Page of Michael. So this is the Page of Swords in the reverse here. So it says, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts very thoroughly. Yeah, so I feel like many of you, where you're headed in your career, it's like because you're becoming more clear about what you're wanting to manifest in your life regarding your career. It's like the universe is providing that for you. So as you get more clear on it, and as you direct your focus and energy more into, what you're clear on, that's what the universe is bringing in for you. So I can definitely see a lot of like job offers, opportunities for you. I just heard collaboration for a few of you as well. Solutions, absolutely. So this is Temperance in this deck, if I'm not mistaken. But it says success that comes from objective compromise. Yeah. Self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So many of you, you're again, just this feels like alignment. This feels like you coming in alignment with your career. And I feel like many of you, your career is like tied to like yours, or at least one of your soul's purpose here. So that's a really good thing. I feel. Wow, a lot of swords. Ooh. So you have the King of Michael here, so the King of Swords. You have the Knight of Raphael. You have Perspective, which is the Hangman, I believe. Then you have the Two of Michael. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Raphael here. So the Page of Cups. So definitely many opportunities headed your way, group number one. Many opportunities, and these opportunities are because of you. Because you have been putting in the work, because you have, doing the work to get more clarity on what you're wanting. I feel like in the past, many of you just haven't been sure, like, what you want regarding your career. I feel like many of you have even, tried different things, may have had different type of jobs, may have, flipped around different careers. Some of you may even be in college right now, and you may be trying to decide what you want to do after college. So lots of decisions for sure, especially with this Two of Michael. But I feel like there's definitely a almost like pivotal decision coming up for you soon. I feel like where you're headed regarding your career is some sort of decision that's going to really be an important decision regarding your career. I feel like this decision is going to require you to definitely, with this Hangman here, definitely to kind of look at things from a, what's the phrase? From like a different point of view. It's like, looking at it using your intuition, but definitely like taking your time as well. For many of you, I'm feeling like this decision that's, where you're headed towards, or even some of you may even have this decision now. Take your time on this decision. Don't feel like you have to rush it. Don't feel like if you take too long, then, this is going to pass you up. Don't feel like that at all, because what's meant for you is meant for you. It's gonna happen. Especially since you've gotten more clear on what you're wanting. If some of you, if you haven't gotten clear on what you're wanting, that's probably definitely like the blockage for you, is you getting crystal clear on what you're wanting to manifest in your life. Are you wanting a job? Do you not want a job? Is the grinding life for you? Do you want to work for a living? If not, then trusting the universe, that the universe is going to provide for you. But for those who are definitely wanting to work, which may definitely be something like spiritual related. I don't know if some of you may be like tarot readers yourself, or have some sort of like spiritual career or business, or wanting to do something more spiritual related. But definitely, like I said, just getting clear on what you're wanting and getting a clear understanding of what it'll take to get there as well. But there's definitely quite an important decision coming up for you soon. But just definitely listen to your intuition with this solutions card here. Don't focus too much, or don't lean too heavily on your head, and don't lean too heavily on your heart, but listen to your intuition for what's best for you. Because I feel like you'll know like automatically what you're needing to do, but still, taking your time and not rushing things, because I don't feel like it's going to pass you up. So definitely, where you're heading your career is many opportunities and offers headed your way, which is really good. I feel like many of you have worked really hard on yourselves and really working hard in general. Some of you may have even been putting in a lot of work into something or a project or something, and haven't seen a lot of fruits of your labor. But this is definitely this decision may even have to do with some sort of like help or support for that's going to lead you towards where you're needing to go to help get more clients or more customers, or whatever it is that you want to manifest. But definitely many offers and opportunities headed your way. And when I say like pivotal, I can't say the word at all, but pivotal, oh my gosh, pivotal decisions, it's not like a life or death situation. It's just you deciding what you feel is what is best for you. I feel like, it's not that deep, is what I'm hearing. So it's not, of course, it's important for you because it's your future. It's you deciding what you want for your future or not. But it's not like, oh, you choose one that's going to be better, like the better option, or you choose another one and that option is going to fail for you. Like it's not like that. It's just you deciding what you want, and you being confident and clear in what you're wanting. So Spirit, what else? Where's group number 1 headed in their career? Where's group number 1's career headed? I'm gonna pull these cards just to see, get more information about this, but also maybe even some possible career, some career options. First group number 1 headed in their career, Spirit. So some of you may be wanting to go into like the helping profession. I feel like many of you are like natural healers. I feel like, because you guys have like a very like healing energy to you, very calming, very relaxing. You guys may have a lot of water in your chart or air in your chart. Was that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, maybe even in your North Node, or Mercury. But very like healing energy. I feel like for many of you, part of your soul's purpose is to heal people, and healing looks differently for many people. Some of you could be healing through tarot, or some of you could be healing as a doctor or as a nurse, as a counselor, therapist. You could be a Reiki healer. You could be like a practitioner of like, magic and stuff like that. There's many ways to heal. I just feel like it's more so about you finding the way that you heal and not how others heal. What do you feel drawn to? How do you feel like you can help the world? So you have keeper of the home. I create a home filled with love and safety for all who congregate there. So a very like protective energy. So I feel like what's headed towards you in your career is something that's I feel like the offers and opportunities headed towards you are very stable. When I think of home, I think of stability, I think of safety and protection. So I feel like many of you, you're headed towards stability. I feel like many of you have been very unstable, in the past. Even, currently right now, you may feel like you're unstable financially. But I feel like that's definitely changing for you. You're definitely headed towards some more calmer waters. Not to say that it's not going to be rocky, but it's definitely more calmer because you're more clear about what you're wanting and your focus is directly in alignment with what you're clear about. So definitely headed towards more stability, more just not feeling so just up in the air. Definitely feel like you're definitely coming back down a little bit, kind of anchoring yourself a little bit more. But very, very healing energy. I can't get past that. So you have helper here. Through me, the universe provides love, help, and guidance whenever it is needed. So again, many of you are headed towards like some sort of helping profession or some sort of healing profession or healing career. Something where you're providing, it's like not only are you stable in your life, but you're also helping others provide or helping others gain stability in their life as well in some shape, way, form, or fashion. It's going to be different for everybody. Again, it's a general reading, but a very like transformational energy, especially with this, both the hang one and the temperance here. Very like healing, very stable energy. Transportation expert. I keep the world moving, bringing balance to everyday life. Yeah, you're headed towards a more balanced state of in your career. Very just feeling like it's almost like you in the past you have like really given up hope regarding your career and finances. I am picking up finances for y'all too. But it's like you've kind of given up hope for, you feel like you're just gonna be a part of the everyday, life. Everybody's just working to live. And I feel like you may feel like you're just gonna be a part of that, but I feel like you're breaking out of that. I feel like that's not a part of your, like what you're wanting. I feel like that's something that you're like getting clear about, is that you're not wanting to be a part of the everyday life. Many of you want to work for yourself. You may want to start your own business, or you may have your own business. And again, what's headed towards you are more offers and opportunities to, elevate that business. But definitely for many of you also, you're just headed towards a time in your life where it's like, okay, this isn't working out for me, so maybe I should try something different. Or this isn't working out for me, and I know it's not working out for me. So again, let me try something differently. Or, this isn't working for my business, so maybe let me change things up or shake stuff up within my business. Maybe I should try something different, or maybe ask for help. There's that could definitely be the decision, as well as you deciding to receive help from somebody or not. But there's like this energy of moving. This transportation expert energy kind of gives me like the chariot. It's like, moving forward with will and with power and with confidence. And so there's definitely a lot of more confidence. Like you're gaining a lot more confidence in your career, gaining a lot more confidence in yourself and what you're wanting to do. But yeah, a lot of balance, lots of balance. Parent. I raise and nurture children, for they are the supreme joy of the universe. So maybe some of you maybe want to work with kids. You may want to work with like youth on some sort of level. I'm picking up Boys Girls Club. I'm picking up Big Brothers Big Sisters. Maybe some of you want to do like non-profit work, or have your own nonprofit that's dedicated to helping youth on some sort of level, which is really cool. I'd be interested in learning more about that. If send me some info about it. But there's even this energy of like mentorship. I feel like many of you would make a really good like mentor. You know, it doesn't have to be youth. It could be, you know, the elderly. It could be, you know, just adults in general. But I feel like many of you can make really good mentors, coaches. You know, something where you're like helping others in a more one-on-one way. But yeah, you're really good like healers. Your energy is very healing, group number 1. Very healing. I feel like you really have a big role in this life. I feel like many of you may even be like star seeds or like earth angels. It's like you have this natural healing energy. I feel like many people are like drawn to you as well. You may be one of those people that like in the grocery store or something, just a random stranger comes up to you and starts telling you all their problems and shit. You know, I get that a lot myself. I actually just had that happen yesterday. But yeah, I feel like many of you are still learning more about yourself and learning more about your spirituality, your soul. And I feel like that's definitely going to come through more as you you know, become more clear on what you're wanting in life. Of course, we're all just, you know, figuring things out anyway, but definitely getting more clear and more clarity on, you know, who you are, your purpose here on earth, and just getting in alignment with that as well. But I definitely feel like your career or what you will be like doing for a living is like tied into that in some way. So Spirit, what blockages? Are there any blockages? Wow. Any blockages for group number 1? Any blockages regarding their career? Okay. Anything else? Damn. Anything else? Damn. Okay. Y'all got a lot more cards than I was actually expecting. So we're gonna take our time. So you got the King of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this gives me like the energy of like not being in alignment with your passions. I feel like you're maybe getting more clearer on what you're like passionate about. Maybe some of you think you know what you're passionate about, but you're not 100% sure. I feel like some of you are like scratching the surface of what you're capable of. I feel like there's so many like layers to you and layers to your soul in general, and so many things that you can do that you don't even know that you can do. So I feel like many of you, and this is going to be a lifelong process. This isn't something like, you know, just quick or easy. You know, it's something that's lifelong. I feel like you're someone who's constantly figuring more and more things out about yourself and discovering more things about yourself, being surprised about some of the things about yourself. And I feel like that's just something that's going to be a lifelong thing for you. It's lifelong for everybody, but definitely like for you as someone who's definitely a healer. And I'm just gonna call it like I see it. You're definitely a healer. And I feel like you just don't let everything out at once. I feel like it's part of your soul's purpose is to figure more and more out as time goes on, as you become more in alignment with who you are, your destiny, your career, with love, with everything. You're figuring more and more out about yourself. So, any blockages, you got the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse. Some of you may not be working actively towards something. You guys may be in this feeling of despair. You may be feeling like, things aren't going to work out for you, or, or you're just not sure, what next steps to take. But I feel like with this Queen of Cups here showing up, is like, I feel like when it comes to like next steps, listen to your heart on that one. I know I said earlier, not leaning too heavily on your heart or your head, but I feel like when it comes to you figuring out what next steps you need to take, listen to your heart. I feel like that is definitely in alignment with, your passions, because, your passions, what you love to do. And I feel like your soul knows that. Everybody's soul knows that anyway, but I feel like your soul definitely knows what it wants, what it would take to feed it more. And I feel like that's, what you're headed towards, is again, more clarity, more understanding. So definitely listen to your heart when it comes to like your next steps that you're needing to take. Yeah, Four of Wands. Queen of Swords, interesting. So two queens. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. The Hermit. The Hierophant in reverse. Strength. And the Sun. Yeah, you got quite a few, you got actually many like major arcana cards. So group number one, your career is very much connected to your soul's purpose. You're a healer, absolutely, and you're meant to heal people to heal people in general. That's part of your soul's purpose here. To provide some sort of healing, some sort of service for some of you. But definitely what I feel like is blocking that is just, I feel like mainly it's you, your mindset. I feel like with this Queen of Swords popping up and this Queen of Cups here as well, it's like it's almost like this fear of, for some of you it's a fear of failure, and for others of you it's like a fear of success. It's like some of you may not be taking, action because you're not sure, if that action is going to pay out for you, or are you going to even, get any money out of it. Maybe some of you are like worried too much about your money or your financial status right now, and it's like causing you to not take care of business regarding your career. Some of you have your own business, or you're wanting to start your own business, but it's really more about you sitting down and doing more planning. I feel like for many of you, even if you don't have your own business, taking a seat, sitting down, chilling out, and figuring out how can you move forward, what steps you're needing to take. Even writing out like some goals for yourself. There's definitely this Hermit here. I didn't even pay attention to the Hermit. I didn't even know this came out, and I said it. But the Hermit is definitely about going within, taking some alone time to yourself to figure things out. So I feel like that's definitely what you're. I feel like you have quite a few things that you're needing to figure out. So definitely getting back into like the planning stage. Some of you are just wanting to hop out there, or you're expecting like instant riches and instant rewards and benefits, but I feel like that's not the case for your group. I feel like it's going to take not like more work than other people, but it's going to take work. It's going to take action and planning, um, and even stepping out on faith. Some of you may even needing to try um, a little, try something unconventional. I just got. So I don't know if there are any like unconventional ways of. I don't know. I feel like somebody knows what I'm talking about. Like that makes sense to somebody, but I don't know. Like unconventional ways, Spirit. What does that mean? So it could be something like maybe you're like you have your own business and you want to promote your business. Unconventional could be, I don't know, going to places that you wouldn't usually like promote business or something like that. Maybe you have a spiritual business and maybe your spiritual business, or maybe you could help quite a few people at like a church or something, like a religious institution or something, or I don't know, but there's something about the energy of like unconventional or untraditional. Maybe some of you are wanting to have like an unconventional or like a untraditional career, and it may be even like that fear of judgment or fear of what others may say or think about you, or fear of how your family may judge you or how your friends may judge you. Some of you, your blockage could just be fear of judgment from other people, and that could be stopping you from really manifesting what you're wanting in life, because you're scared of what others may say or think about you. And it's sad to say, even like your family. Some of you may come from a very traditional family where you work these traditional jobs, get the 9 to 5, married, 2.5 kids, white picket fence, and shit like that. But it's like you don't vibe with that. You're in search of something that really makes you happy, and what really fulfills you, what really feels good for you. Because I feel like in the past you've done things that just didn't feel good for you. And it's like now you're learning to listen to that feeling and go towards, the life and the career that, is actually fulfilling to you. One that provides more stability for you. One that you're actually happy with. So anything else, Spirit, any more blockages? Wow. So this was actually at the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling, but it wanted to come out. So it said, it's hope. Think of a big dream you have. How do you stop yourself from moving forward with this dream? What are you trying to protect by doing so? So it's like, I feel like you get in like your own way. I feel like you on a subconscious level, maybe even sabotage your blessings or sabotage your career in some way. Anything else? Any more blockages? Ooh, inner child. So many of you maybe wanted to do something that you wanted to do as a child, or maybe even some of you, you come from a family, like I said, that's very like traditional, and it's like they plan your career out for you, or they have the idea of what you should be doing with your life, what would make them happy, and it's like you put their values over your own. And I feel like that's what's changing for you, is you really listening to your inner child. Because I feel like your inner child is like, can we not do this anymore? Can we not listen to other people? Like, you're continuing to suppress me. And I feel like your inner child has a role in like what you do for a living. So I feel like your inner child is going to have fun with your career instead of it feeling like work. So for many of you, you're wanting a career that doesn't feel like work. It feels like it just feels like fun. It feels like you are not like stressing about it. It just feels good for you. So I feel like that's where you're headed in your career, is something that feels good to your inner child. Then you have inner sight. So it says you already know the answer. Say it out loud. Towards what within you do you have resistance? What do you want to do about this? So it's like, what are you resisting? Why are you resisting? Do you not feel like planning? I mean, if you want things to move for you in your career, you have to sit down and make some moves. You have to I feel like you know what you want, but it's some sort of fear that's blocking you. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of success. Some sort of, I feel like it's one of those three that's like blocking you from really taking your career by its horns and, doing what you need to be done with it. You have values here. So again, that what I was saying about, you know, you putting others' values over your own. I feel like that's got to stop. That's blocking you. Is you putting other people's wants and needs before your own, because you're not listening to yourself. You're not listening to your soul. You're not listening to, what you feel is best for you. It's like it says here, you already know the answer. You already know what you want to do. You already have intuitive hits of what you're wanting to do and what you're needing to do, what actions you're needing to take. But it's more about you really releasing those fears and really stepping back from those fears. You have apologies. When you next find yourself about to say sorry for something, how can you instead say thank you for something else in that moment? What patterns do you notice in what you're apologizing for and what you're appreciating? Then you have openness. In what areas of your life are you being passive? In contrast, where are you being receptive? What is the difference between the two for you? So definitely looking into, because this definitely feels more so about like other people versus something like internal. This feels more like external energy, so more so like external influences that are, kind of dictating how you move. And it could be on both a conscious and a subconscious level. It doesn't have to be people, upright telling you like, hey, I don't agree with your career, or you should be doing this, or you should be doing that. For some of you it is, but for others of you it's just more so of, this is what everybody in my family has always done, so this is what I feel like I should do as well. But I feel like this is what's blocking you, is you not putting yourself first in your life, and you feeling that the right thing or the best thing is for you to make other people happy versus making yourself happy. Because you got the sun here, and the sun is, for me, is like at least one of the happiest cards. I feel like there's another card that's a little more happier than this, but the sun is definitely, like I said, about happiness, about joy. So it's definitely following the path that's going to lead you to more joy in your life, and not following the path that's going to lead you to, less harmony or less balance. It's about more balance and more harmony in your life. So definitely what's blocking is more so external forces versus internal forces, because you already know what you want. You already know this, group number one, but it's about you getting clear, about what you're wanting to do and taking action accordingly to that. But group number one, I think this is all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. Let me know how the reading resonates with you in the comment section. If you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, check out the description box below and follow the Linktree link to my Etsy page. Follow the Linktree link to my Etsy page, and you can purchase your reading there. But don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of the readings that I post. And if you'd like to donate to my channel in any way, that's in the description box below as well. But group number 1, good luck, stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next reading. All right, so we have group number 2 here. So group number 2, don't know if y'all noticed or not, I'm in different clothes. So I filmed the intro and then group number 1 yesterday, but after I finished group number 1, I just feel led to stop, I guess, and just finish the next day, which is today. Not to say, your reading or anything is going to be, super deep or anything. It was just, I think it was just me personally, just needed to rest. Sometimes you just got to rest. So, yeah. So just different day, but same energy. We're going to be looking to your career or where you're headed in your career, and then look to any blockages that that may be blocking. So, Spirit, we're tuning into group number 2. Tap into group 2's energy. I did get some rest though. I'll tell you that. Maybe some of you are kind of maybe overworking, and you may need to take some time for some rest as well. Maybe you're doing a lot. Maybe you're working on a project or working on a business. Or you're just working at your job, just really working a lot, which a lot of people are right now. And you might be really stressed out, really tired. Okay. So Spirit, where is group 2's career headed? So I just wanted to shuffle them up really good. Where's group 2's career headed? Oh. I didn't see which way this came out. I think it came out in reverse. What is this? The 7 of Michael, so the 7 of Swords. So it says there's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So some of you may be feeling really stuck in your career. You may be feeling like things aren't moving for you, or the right opportunity isn't coming in for you, or you may not be getting enough clients, enough followers, enough something. You just feel like you're not getting enough of what you're wanting out of your career. So you may be feeling very discouraged, or maybe feeling very like you just want change in general. So I feel like with the 7 of Michael or the 7 of Swords showing up in your reading, it feels very much like trying something new. I don't feel like, you should be changing completely. Like if this is you in your own business, have your own business, or working on a creative project or something, or a project in general, this doesn't feel like, giving up on that business or their project. This feels more like maybe incorporating new elements, or maybe switching things up, spicing things up. I don't know, maybe doing promotions, or collaborating with other people as well. Yeah. Ooh. So you have the Sun here, and then you have the Ace of Gabriel, which is the Ace of Wands. So you, group number 2, where you're headed in your career is I feel it feels like inspiration. Oh, and there's inspiration right there. let me read these. So, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So, I feel like many of you in this group, I feel like many of you watching this group are like business owners. You may have your own business, or you may want to start your own business. But it's definitely giving the energy of you wanting to work for yourself. And even if you are not like currently right now, I feel like this is what you're wanting. I feel like that's what you may do best in as far as like career goes. You may be, quite comfortable working for a company or an organization. That's fine. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that at all, but I feel like you are almost like destined to like lead. There's this like leadership energy you guys have about yourself. It doesn't feel like emperor leadership. It feels like empress leadership. It feels more, it still has that structure, but it's a little bit more gentler and more kinder. Very effective leadership skills I feel like you'll have, or you already possess. So some of you may already be in like a leadership role. But I definitely feel like many of you would really strive like in your own like business or something. Yeah, I can definitely see many of you having like a very, very successful business. So if you already have a business right now, I feel like that's where your career is headed. More success, like more success. It's like you're leaving in the past. I feel like that's over and done with the stagnancy. It's happened for a reason. That's what your spirit guides definitely want you to understand, that it's happened for a reason. You were stagnant for a reason. Things weren't moving for a reason, but it was a reason for all of it. I know I said that like 50 million times, but they really want you to understand that. So, don't lose hope. Don't, be in this energy of despair, because I feel like if you kind of hang out in those lower emotions and feel them, absolutely. Feel those emotions, feel the moment that you're in right now. Feel it, be present in it. There's nothing wrong with that. But also understand that things will get better. They have to get better, but absolutely they will get better for you. There's a lot of happiness coming your way, and a lot of understanding and a lot of clarity, especially with this inspiration. I feel like, if you things may be a little bit stagnant in your business, there's definitely some sort of inspiration. And like I said before, like with this collaboration of some sort, this inspiration may come in the form of like a collaboration, or maybe an opportunity to collaborate with somebody, to maybe add on to each other's ideas, to maybe even build something together. Or some of you, this could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries that may be coming towards you to offer you some sort of help or support. But it's definitely just, being open to any support that comes in for you. Don't be so closed off to it, because I feel like that's what you're manifesting right now, is like some sort of like help and support for your business, for growth, for your career growth. You got the King of Raphael. I forgot how many cards I pulled for group number 1, because that was yesterday. I actually want to pull more cards, more of these. I don't feel like I took a lot of time on this deck in the previous group, but I'm really feeling these today. So Spirit, can you clarify this 7 of Michael? I'll take them. I shall take. So you have decision here. Release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox, unnecessary worry based on the lack of self-confidence. And then you have the Page of Ariel, Um, an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Yeah. Scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. So some of you may even have the opportunity to grow your knowledge on, what you're wanting to do for a career. Um, you may go back to school. You may decide to go back to school or to further your degree. Um, some of you may even decide to take a new training course or a certificate program. But there's definitely something to grow upon. I don't even know if that was the right way of saying that, grow upon. Or to grow, just to grow and advance yourself more. I feel like many of you like to learn, not in not necessarily in a school sense, but just more so learning from life, learning new things, learning, about people. Some of you may even do really well in psychology or picking up engineering, chemistry. Very much airy energy. You guys have a lot of air energy to y'all. Some of you may be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I feel like you guys are very intelligent as well. So I feel like what's where you're heading in your career is a career that really utilizes your skills and really utilizes you. You may have been in jobs and stuff that really kind of overlooks you. You may have been overlooked for promotions in the past or just jobs in the past. But I feel like what's coming towards you is happiness within your career. It's may even be in the spotlight of some sort. You may have the opportunity to teach for some of you as well. Or maybe your business is, teaching related, like teaching a certain skill or craft of some sort, or you may be wanting to do that. So you have the moon here in reverse, and then you have the 5 of Michael. And the 10 of Ariel. So this is pretty good energy. I feel like definitely, where you're heading in your career is more stability and more understanding of where things, or the trajectory of how things will go for you. Like I said in the beginning, many of you have been kind of stagnant. That was such a bad shuffle. Many of you have been really stagnant lately, or you've been feeling stagnant. And it's you just don't know what, you may be blaming yourself, what am I doing wrong, or what do I need to be doing more of? And I feel like your spirit guides are nothing. You're exactly where you're needing to be. Just be more consistent with where you are. Continue to be more consistent, because you've already been, doing the damn thing. Honestly, it's just just continue to do what you're doing. Stop worrying about the future. Future is based off of the present moment. It doesn't exist without the current decisions and actions taken now. So continue to be persistent, continue to work hard, so that one day you will not have to work so hard. So Spirit, what else? Where's group number 2 headed in their career? Group number 2. Anything else? I'll get that. entrepreneur. I literally felt this off of y'all. I feel like most of y'all are entrepreneurs. You want to do your own thing. It says, I co-create my life. I realize the power of my choice, being your choice in the present moment. And I happily create my own destiny. Absolutely. I feel like that's definitely what you're learning now, is learning that, the future doesn't exist. It's all based on the current decisions and the current actions and the current choices that we make here today, right now. So you can choose, your own destiny. It's just choose, choose what you want and let your actions align with that accordingly. So you have global citizen. These cards could, mention any possible careers or, any just additional information. So global citizen, my connection to the universe calls me to explore the world, enjoying life among my global family. So I feel like the career you're headed towards, group number 2, is one that you may have to travel quite often with. I don't know why my mouth is so dry this morning, but yeah, many of you may have to travel with your job, or you may get like different opportunities to travel. You may get opportunities to teach, like traveling to teach or traveling to learn somewhere, maybe being like a student somewhere, or yeah, what was the word I was just looking for? I forgot the word I was looking for, but it's like many of you, I feel like, are just stepping into a very, picking up the word like fast-paced. It's like things have been slow and stagnant, like I said, for a reason. Like you needed this time to rest and to rejuvenate, to not be overstressed, which many of you have been stressing anyway, but it's like all of that is about to be kind of like lifted off of you like quite soon. Like while you've been worrying about like how you're going to get your clients or customers, or the money to do something, is like all of that like stress and worry about it is about to be null and void. You're definitely about to step into this time where you're really on your boss bitch energy, and you're really like a force to be reckoned with. I feel like you have so much to share with the world, and it's like you have so much to share. It's would be a crime from the universe to not allow those things to happen. So it's like it's meant for you to be in the spotlight in some sort of way. Not saying you have to be like on TV or on a stage or anything, but there's something that you will definitely be contributing to the world, something quite important you'll be contributing to the world through your career. So you have entertainer here. I reflect universal joys and sorrows, so everyone can rejoice in oneness together. So some of you may be wanting to be an entertainer of some sort, comedian, actor, actress, singer, dancer. I've been picking up like writing, like script writing or song writing, maybe song producer. Why am I saying song? Music producer. I'm from Tennessee, y'all. I'm very, very country. But yeah, I definitely feel like doing something that will definitely put you in the spotlight in some sense. I know I keep saying that, but that's definitely a message that keeps coming through for your group, just being in the spotlight. Some of you may be scared of the spotlight, and that may come up during when I ask about any blockages. Some of you may have a fear of success, that fear of being in the spotlight, fear of having eyes on you. But I definitely feel like you're learning to release that, especially with this moon in reverse coming out. It's like you're learning that it's okay to, come out of that shell every once in a while. It doesn't mean you have to make that your personality, but you can adapt. Adapt for the sake of your manifestation, because this is definitely what you're manifesting. You may not fully understand where your career is headed, but it's definitely part of your soul's purpose. So you have lack. The universal law of love assures me that I am entitled to a life overflowing with love, abundance, and joy. Absolutely, you're definitely headed to a time where you are understanding this, and where you're not in this energy of lack. You're in this energy of abundance and happiness and joy and love. You're loving yourself, you're loving your life, you're loving your career, your home. You're just loving everything. And it's like I feel like what's needed like right now is really learning that, because I feel like it's not like a huge struggle for you. Sometimes you may, like some days you may have a lot of faith, like you may be feeling really good. Then other days, it's like, okay, well, nothing happened yesterday, so what the fuck am I doing? What's happening in my life? What am I doing wrong? And it's like your faith may be a little bit up and down. But I feel like many of you are just learning to kind of move past that. That's something that's easier said than done, especially for those, who may struggle with like anxiety. But definitely just keep the faith. Try to keep positive thoughts. Again, that's easier said than done, but definitely be very, very beneficial for you. Oh, so you have student here. Interesting. And I said student. I study the world so my understanding will lead to peace and purpose among all people. So that's what you're doing. You're learning something new. You're learning more about yourself and more about who you are, more about what you're capable of. Then you have keeper of sports. My love of sports reflects the universal values of loyalty, and teamwork. So some of you may be becoming part of a team of some sort. Not to say that you won't be doing like your own thing. One thing I'm kind of getting, like, for example, you may be like a life coach. You may have your own life coach business, but you may be joining like a group of people who they have this one company together, but it's kind of like everybody's still, I don't know, like having their own thing. I don't know if I explained that right. It's like a network of some sort. So you may be joining like a network of people who do the same thing as you, so that way they can get you like more like publicity, or bring you in more clients, like guaranteed clients and customers. There's something about networking for you, teamwork, definitely being open to receiving help from people. So let's look into any blockages. Oh, bent that pretty bad. Any blockages, anything that may be, a hindrance in your career right now. here. Any blockages for group 2? Damn, that came out flying. Oh, wow. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Ooh. Did y'all see these fly out like that? Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, you have friendship. So this is also giving me that vibe of, you know, teamwork and working with people, networking with people. So you may, you know, one thing that may be blocking you is you may not be opening yourself up fully to people when they are coming in to offer you some sort of help. So don't be closed off to any help and support that you may be getting or attracting into your life. So you have elders. Consider your relationship with the elders in your life. How do these relationships keep you stuck in old patterns? What do they teach you about the ways you've grown in recent years? So some of you may like have some sort of like things you were taught by the adults in your life. Maybe some of you, you know, have been taught, you know, that the only way to survive life and the only way to pay for, you know, things and to have money is by working 40 plus hours a week, breaking your back, not spending enough time with your family, not getting enough rest, but all of that just so you can survive. You know, and that may be something that you were taught by, you know, the elders in your life, not necessarily on a conscious level, but more so on a subconscious level by just watching, you know, your parents or your grandparents or adults in your life do it, and then also noticing the effects that is, you know, has had on them. So some of you are like breaking away from that, definitely breaking away like generational curses, generational like traditions, you know, like that, because that's not, you know, true. You know, you don't have to work 40 plus hours a week. You have people out here working, and I'm on that trajectory right now, you know, working 10 hours a week and are making, you know, executive pay. But, you know, it's not really about the money. It's just more so about trusting that the universe is going to provide for you, no matter how that looks like for you. But I definitely feel like many of you may not want to work hard for a living, and that right there is completely understandable. I get that. That's definitely me too. You know, I'm not trying to work 40 plus hours a week for the rest of my life. You know, that's why I'm building up my businesses and you know, working towards that. And I feel like many of you are working towards that as well. So that way you're able to take care of yourself and your family, you know, with no issues, no problems, while also being able to spend time with your family and, you know, be there for your kids and stuff like that. So that's definitely something that's coming through for many of you. Rest. Many of you are not getting enough rest. You're doing a lot. The future, you're worried too much about the future. You're worried way too much. And that right there is definitely a blockage for many of you, is not being in the present moment. And rest is part of the present moment as well. So get some rest. Stop stressing about the future. Stop stressing about where the money's going to come from. And I know that's easier said than done. Trust me, that's way easier said than done, but it's something that you're just gonna have to get in the habit of kind of training your mind to do. Just think more positive. Maybe working with like affirmations could help as well. You can get a sticky note. I keep a thing of sticky notes like literally everywhere around my apartment, and you know, I just write different ones, or I might just stick them on the wall or stick them on the mirror, and they're there for me when I, you know, need to see them. It may look a little tacky, but who cares? You have wondering here. What are your feelings, beliefs, or stories about the act of aimlessly wandering. How does this give you an important insight into thoughts and patterns that are keeping you stuck? So this goes with what I was saying about the elders thing. It's like some of you may feel like, another thing that could have been taught, by your elders or people, adults in your life when you were younger is, wondering, it's like you have to have your entire life figured out by the time you go to college or by the time you finish college. And it's like, that's not the case. Some of us out here are still wondering what the fuck is going on. What am I supposed to be doing? Like, what's going on? What do I, like, where am I going in life? And it's like, that's something that's natural. That's what us humans do, especially when you got people like us who don't want to. Sorry, I just got sidetracked. So my windows are open, and the apartment, like diagonal from me, there's like this black cat that like always sits out the window, and right now he's just look like he's like literally staring dead at me. Cats are so weird. But it's like, sorry, I'll go on my little tangents like that. But it's like, you, like I said, like your parents are used to just having everything figured out, or not even having it figured out. They just, many of them are like forced into, certain careers, or forced to just pick something or choose something and just do that for the rest of your life. But I feel like that's not your case. You're not meant to be doing that. That's not who you are. That's not how your soul is built. You're meant to, travel and to wander the world and to try new things and to, dip your toe into different things and figure out what fits best for you, even if that means you just pulling from different things and you creating your own little groove of life. And that is perfectly fine. Go with the flow of what feels natural to you. So you have the body. What shift in how you carry or care for your body will help you get what you want. So this goes with rest here. I didn't plan for them to correlate like that, but this definitely goes with rest here. Like definitely getting some rest. I feel like you may be kind of like overworking your body. You may be doing quite a bit. You may be spread a little too thin. Your energy is in a lot of different places, group number 2. So Spirit wants you to reel it back in, to really take inventory of, what you're spending your energy on, and see what is serving you and what's no longer serving you, and take action accordingly. Then you have the destroyer. Oh my God, I cannot talk today. The destroyer. What needs to be burned to the ground to make space for something new? Literally, just what I said is taking inventory of what's taking your energy and what, and what is okay. What are you burned out from, and what are you, striving from, and destroy the shit that, and burn to the ground the shit that is not serving you any longer. You're holding on to things, habits, mindsets that are just no longer serving you, group number 2. So Spirit definitely wants you to release that and let that go, because that's definitely a huge blockage. So you have new skin. How are you trying to crawl into an old version of this situation that no longer fits and is no longer relevant? What needs to happen to get you to fully inhabit the new version of the situation? So some of you are wanting to crawl back into old ways. You may be comfortable being complacent, or you may be, like, okay, my business isn't working. Maybe this just isn't what I'm meant to be doing. Maybe I should just go get me a little 9-to-5 job and just work that for the rest of my life. But again, that goes with what I was saying here is, allowing yourself to to really feel the present moment, to really be in the present moment. I feel like many of you are really stressed about the future. You're really stressed about it. You don't know how ends are going to meet. You don't know what's going to happen. And on top of that, you got all this shit happening in the world, and it's like you're almost like bombarded mentally with a lot of things and a lot of like external energies. Spirit really wants you to, number one, definitely work on your protection work, maybe wearing more crystals, or burning incense or sage or Palo Santo. Even something as simple as praying could help. If you have worship, a god or goddess, or just praying to the universe, or just, I don't know, working with affirmations, journaling, something to really help with that sort of like mental fog you may have right now regarding your career and where you're wanting things to go. But definitely the biggest advice I have for you is to be present. Be right here. Be right here. So I just want to pull one card here just to see if there's any additional messages. I'm actually going to take these. Whoa. Did I say I was going to pull one card? But I will take these because these are definitely adding up to it. So you're definitely literally everything I was saying about you choosing where you're wanting to go in your life, and just really understanding to be in the present moment. Yeah, hang one, being in the present moment. Then you have the Hermit. So definitely getting some rest. You may be entering into a sort of hermit mode or hermit stage. You may be feeling a little bit disconnected from other people, or don't feel up as 100% as you are used to. But I feel like that's kind of necessary to kind of get you to really go within. Like I said before, there's a couple blockages. You're spread really thin. A lot of things are really taking your energy and really draining your energy, and it's kind of leaving you feeling very like mentally unstable in a way. So definitely with this Eight of Cups, leave behind what no longer serves you. Like first, again, go within, take inventory of what is draining your energy or what's adding to your energy. Take inventory of that, really feel that. And then for the things that are just no longer serving you, walk away from it, leave it. If it's a person, leave it. If it's a mindset, leave it. Do what you really need to do, because it's not anything necessarily like externally that's blocking you. It's more so you really choosing to take the necessary actions to really attract this abundance into your career, because it's right around the corner, and it's going to happen regardless. But it's going to really, releasing some things will help make it a smoother process for you, if that makes sense. But group number 2, I think that's all the messages that I have for y'all today. Let me know how the reading resonates with you in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other readings that I post. And if you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, check out the description box below and follow that Linktree link to my Etsy page, and you can purchase your reading there. So group number 2, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next reading. Peace out. All right, so last but not least, we have group number 3. So for those of you who have chosen this white tea light candle here, this is gonna be your reading. I'm just starting my little timer so I know how long I've been running my mouth. So group 3, I'll be looking into where you're headed in your career, and then we'll be looking to maybe any blockages. So let's start off with some tarot here. So Spirit, where is group 3 headed in their career? Where's group 3 headed in their career? This come out in reverse or upright? I don't know. I'll take it that way. Okay. What else, Spirit? Okay, so we have the 8 of Ariel here, which is the 8 of Pentacles. We got Leap of Faith, which is Le Fool. And then we have the 2 of Michael, 2 of Swords, and the 8 of Michael, which is the 8 of Swords. So, picking up this energy of learning. I don't know if some of you may be like already in school, or you want to go back to school, or do you want to like further your degree, or maybe maybe go through like a training program or like certificate program, or just joining like some sort of class or course that could like further your knowledge or your skills on something. So that could be where you're headed in your career, is learning more about something or learning more about a skill. Pretty similar energy to group number 2. I feel like many of you are kind of have like this entrepreneurial, I cannot speak today, entrepreneur, god damn it. Got this entrepreneur vibe to you. And I feel like many of you are I don't feel like things are going like bad for you. You may be experiencing a little bit of like stagnancy, a little bit of you know, maybe like a decline in like customers or clients, or you know, something like that. But I feel like you know, there's nothing wrong, like especially like if you have like your own business or something, it doesn't feel like anything's like wrong with the business or anything. It just feels like, you know, something about like adding like spice to it, or so that could be where, you know, this learning is coming from. So you may be learning like an additional skill, or learning something to further your skills or to further your knowledge. And I feel like that could definitely add you know, add a little something to your career. I feel like many of you are wanting to like have your own business, start your own business, or do something where you're like working for yourself. I feel like many of you don't, you know, you're okay with like learning under somebody, but it's like after you're done learning, you're not trying to like work under somebody. You're wanting to take it out into the world and to do like your own thing. And sorry if y'all hear the little lawnmower people out there. I guess they're mowing today. And I'm sorry if my dog starts to bark. So definitely feel like many of you are like meant to be like business owners, and like business owners, you know, having your own like something. It's just something about this energy of you having your own thing, you doing your own thing. I don't feel like many of you like to be like feel confined in like where you're like with regarding your career. So you may, tolerate a workspace, regular jobs or any, all that. You tolerate that, but it's like in the long run, I feel like what you're really wanting is something where you're doing your own thing. You're working for yourself. You're able to, work whenever you want to and work wherever you want to. So very like independent vibes, but definitely, don't be too confined to where you are not able to open yourself up to like help and support. I feel like that's, what's headed towards you regarding your career, some sort of like help or support. So it could be, especially with this two of Michael and this eight of Ariel, it could be like an opportunity or, a decision to like further your skills or to maybe, what is it? Like almost like expand more. Like for example, you could be a tarot reader, you're pretty good at tarot, no issues or anything, but maybe taking an additional tarot course could help further your knowledge and bring in more from the universe. Some of you may even have an opportunity to relocate. So it could be like an opportunity to, go to like a school, abroad somewhere, or maybe like a different country, different state, across the seas, wherever, don't be closed off to different opportunities, because you have this leap of faith, which is the Fool. It's about taking a risk. What does it say? Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. So many of you are needing to listen to your heart. In some decisions, your head is pretty good. Your intellect, practicality is cool. But I feel like regarding, this decision, or because I feel like that's definitely where you're headed in your career, some sort of, decision to do something. So listening to your heart regarding that decision, because I feel like, if you're listening to like your head, that practical side of you, you may be tempted, because you may get, I feel like 2 or 3 different opportunities come up at one time. Yeah, you're gonna get like 2 or 3 different opportunities that are gonna like come at, like around the same time. And if you're a Libra, I'm so sorry. I get that myself. I'm a Libra moon, but it's like many decisions, but it's like you're not sure what to do. But listen to your heart. That's your clue from spirit and from your ancestors. Listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. Listen to yourself. Don't listen to what others may think or say. Don't look at the money aspect of it, because I feel like that's what might get a few of you. Is some of you it may even be like a get rich quick, like stuff like that. I wouldn't go for that. Or you may be just really tempted by the dollar signs, and instead of listening to your heart, you end up, and I'd say it's going to be like a horrible decision or anything, but it may not turn out the way that you expected it to. But I feel like the decision that's more in alignment with your heart, with your intuition, is going to, in the long run, be more beneficial for you. Yeah, Page of Ariel, it's definitely going to be a new beginning for you. That's what's going to give you this new beginning, as you listen to your heart, taking this leap of faith. And the one that could be paying less could be the one that may be like abroad or something. That could be a leap of faith for you, something that could offer you some sort of new beginning. I just noticed my candle went out here. but definitely be open to new things that come your way, because there's definitely quite a few things coming in for you. Quite a few things. Not to scare you or anything. I feel like y'all been manifesting this. You've been manifesting this. So don't be closed off to it when it does come up for you. You've been manifesting it. You've been manifesting a new beginning, something different. You've been manifesting change. And that change could come in many different forms. Just be open and listen to your heart. So these cards may give some possible like career, like suggestions or anything, any other messages that just may come up in general regarding your career. So what else, Spirit? Where's group number 3 headed in their career? But there's definitely something that could require you to, for some of you, may require you to relocate. Something different. I feel like this is something that you probably would have never in a million years thought that you would do. This could be even the opportunity to like speak in front of people. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck you have designer. I help others reveal their true selves by expressing my own individuality and uniqueness. So maybe some of you want to have like your own like designing kind of company. Maybe make your own, you know, clothing or apparel or jewelry or something. I don't know. You're designing something, making something with your hands. Yeah, for some of you, definitely doing something with your hands. And this is also just saying, you know, to be your true self. I feel like as you are being your true self, you're, you know, being an inspiration for others to be their true selves as well and to go after the things that they want to do. I feel like you're definitely going to be an inspiration for many people. I feel like you definitely have a story to tell. As church folks say, you got a testimony. But definitely, I feel like as you just continue to allow yourself to receive and be open to these blessings, you're going to have just so much happiness and joy, I feel like, as well. So we have global citizen. My connection to the universe calls me to explore the world, enjoying life among my global family. So many of you are called to travel the world. I feel like where you're headed in your career is traveling. I'm just definitely picking up this energy of travel. You have 2 air cards here, and then the Fool could represent travel as well. Then you got the 8 of Ariel, which is really just learning. Could be apprenticeship, so you may get like an opportunity to travel to learn more about something or to be a student of some sort. But definitely like traveling the world. You may even be known worldwide, you know, at some point in your life. Who are you, group number 3? Seriously. You have photographer. I see the world through the lens of the divine, capturing everyday miracles as they happen. So some of you may want to do photography, may want to do modeling for some of you, or want to be on, you know, TV or be, I don't know, like model, actor, singer of some sort, maybe an entertainer. But yeah, I definitely feel like you have quite a unique way of looking at the world and viewing the world. I feel like you have quite an artistic vibe to you, quite artistic, very creative as well. So perseverance. It is time to keep trying. Even though I feel like giving up, the universe is stronger than anything that works against me. I will prevail. So keep persevering, group number 3. Keep working through, even if things may not seem like they're moving, they may not seem like, you'll get whatever you wanted to manifest. It may feel like, it's taking forever for the universe to, answer your prayers, but it's not. Everything's happening, in divine timing. Just like the card says, is the universe is stronger than anything that works against me. Don't give up. So definitely don't give up. You have risk. I was literally just talking about risk with this Fool. I am willing to let go of my old ideas about security and embrace the universal plan for me. So this is definitely about taking a risk. Some of you, I feel like for all of you, when it comes to this decision or these opportunities and offers coming towards you, it's definitely about taking a risk. I feel like choosing the option, because I feel like you're definitely going to be drawn more to like one option over the rest. It's really going to resonate with your heart, but it's also it might scare you a little bit. I feel like you're going to be very curious about it. I feel like that's what's going to lead you to doing it. So don't worry about making the wrong decision, even though there is no wrong decision. It's just your decision of what you want to do. But there's definitely one that resonates more with your heart than the others. So don't be afraid to take a risk. Laborer, I loyally give the gift of my labor so that the world may prosper. So this kind of gives me this perseverance vibes. It's definitely, keep persevering and keep working through it. You're so close. You're so close. I promise you, you're so close to your blessing. This abundance that's coming into your life, these offers and opportunities. You may even be a little bit overwhelmed by it, but listen to your intuition, listen to your heart. So, whoa, okay, so not half the deck. Spirit, what blockages, are there any blockages regarding group number 3's career? Any blockages regarding group 3's career? Okay. So you have work life here at the bottom of the deck. Then you have anger. What is making you angry? What does this anger teach you about your current priorities? What are your next steps to address these priorities? So I feel like with this card, I feel like one thing that may be blocking you is you may be angry with yourself. You may be angry with life in general. You may be angry with the universe. There's something that you're angry at, or somebody that you're angry at. And I feel like that's that emotion that you're not working through, like in a healthy way, is kind of keeping you in this state of despair, like feeling like things aren't going to move for you. But there's definitely some sort of like anger that you're holding on to, and it could be forgiveness as well. All right, group number 3, I apologize about that. I wanted to wait until the lawn people finished up this little area by my window. But hopping back into the reading, I feel like there has been quite a bit of disappointments you've had in your career as well. Many disappointments, may have been passed up on promotions, passed up on raises, passed up on job opportunities, and or you may just have this feeling of being passed up or passed up by life. You may be seeing other people, prospering in their career. Not to say that you're not prospering in your career, but you may not be doing exactly what you want to do, or be where you want to be regarding your career yet. So I feel like definitely, really accepting where you are right now and being in the present moment, really not stressing about the past, not letting the past affect you and not stressing out about the future, but learning to be in the present moment, learning to be right here, right now. This is where I am regarding my career. I can only move forward from here. My current decisions and actions and choices is what creates my future. So I feel like that's something that you're understanding now. So consider the source. Think about a strong message you are currently receiving from someone in your life. What in their feedback is actually more about them and less about you? How do your opinions about who they are and what they're all about impact the ways you want to receive their input? So this is saying to consider or to be cautious of the people in your life who are giving you advice or who you're seeking advice from. Again, that goes with like the choices thing. It's like some choices, it's really giving me like 7 of Cups energy. It's like the image where there's a bunch of different cups. All of them have something in them. Some of them have money and jewels, and others have snakes and what's the other one? Like a skull. So it's like every decision is not say it's going to be like an awful outcome or anything, but it may not be the outcome that you were trying to manifest or what you really want. So definitely be very I'm getting like inquisitive, like ask questions, inquire about the opportunity and offer more. There may be some things that could be like hidden from you that maybe like the person that's offering it to you may not have mentioned, and that could kind of cause an upset reaction with you. I'll just say that. Oh, I just bent this. But yeah, just definitely listen to your intuition, listen to your heart. Your intuition is definitely going to help you see past the bullshit stuff, the bullshit offers and opportunities. And I'm speaking on this, as if you're going to make, a bad decision or anything, and that's not the case. I'm just, forewarning you, just to let you know. But I feel like you, group number 3, you're already like highly intuitive. Like I feel like this decision is going to be like that for you. It's like it's not going to be nothing, or it's going to be nothing for you. I feel like you're going to automatically listen to your heart. You're going to be like, okay, this, even though this offer may have offered a little bit more money, this opportunity here just feels right to me. So I'm going to listen to my heart. I've learned from the past, from all this anger, from the upset situations, for me not listening to my heart. But now that I know how to listen to my heart, I'm able to make the decisions that are, that are going to make me happy, that are going to lead me to success and joy. So you have rest here, getting you some rest. Some of you may be overworking, overstressing, overdoing something. Get you some rest. Simple, plain simple as that. Get you some rest. That's definitely could be a blockage in your life, is you being overstressed and overworked and not being able to really ground yourself to be able to listen to your intuition and to your heart. So really ground yourself, get you some rest. meditate, whatever you need to do, but rest, take a day off, something. I don't know. Then you have inner child. If little you could be here now, how would they feel about this situation? What would they tell you to do? So some of you may be wanting to, may have like a career, or you may like receive like some sort of opportunity or offer that was something that you used to want to do growing up, or you may even get get this as like an inspiration. This could even be something as simple as like seeing an ad, on, Facebook or TikTok or something, and that sparking something within you, like, to take action on. But it could be something that you used to want to do growing up or as a child and you forgot about it, or you may used to like role play, as a kid, as you maybe being a doctor, or I don't know, a witch or something, I don't know. But that could be, it definitely be something that could be really precious to your inner child. So that's why I said to listen to your heart, because that's where your inner child sits. Can I get one more of these, Spirit? Just one more. Okay. Anything else while you're at it? Okay. So you have the body. What shift in how you carry or care for your body will help you get what you want? And it came out on top of anger here. So some of you may have some like body insecurities. You may be feeling, and not necessarily that it has to do with like your career or anything. Well, I mean, it could for like one or two of you. Maybe you're wanting to, kind of what I mentioned with like the model thing, and this message is going to resonate for everybody. But kind of what I mentioned about like the model thing, or wanting to be like an entertainer, or singer or dancer or something. You may be insecure about your body or your body shape or something, and that could be a blockage in you being open to any opportunities that come your way, because you may be insecure about your looks or your body, and you may think you're not good enough or you're not deserving enough. But understand that you are. There's all type of models with all types of body shapes. Fuck society and what they think about what beauty is. That nobody gets to set the standard of beauty except you. I put on me quite a few pounds during this pandemic. But you know what? I've had to, and I've struggled with this too, but I've had to just recently be like, you know what? I'm doing me. That's all I can do. What other people may think or say about my body, how I look on camera, I can't really help that. That's not my problem. I'm only doing what I'm meant to be doing, sharing my gift with you guys. So that's, you as well. Don't be afraid of what you may look like, just do the damn thing. And you'll be happy that you did it. You'll be happy that you took that leap of faith. Then you have family here. So some of you, and then you have elders at the bottom of the deck. So some of you may be having some fear and judgment from, the people in your family, parent, grandparent, people that you may look up to in your family. Some of you may fear their judgment or what they may think about what you want to do for your career, or you may take their opinions into your consideration for your decisions, and that's what's going to block you from really listening to your heart, because you're not listening to your heart, you're listening to other people. So don't listen to other people. Do you, group number 3. I can't like reiterate that enough. Whatever you've been told or taught growing up by older people, parents, grandparents, whatever you've been taught that just doesn't serve you anymore, it doesn't resonate with you as an adult, and what you want to do for a career, let it go. You know, that's not your problem to deal with. So anything else, Spirit, any additional messages regarding group three's career? Any other like blockages or, okay. Damn. Okay. I didn't expect this many to come out. How did all these flip over? Okay. So we have oh, I love this. Okay. So you have the sun here. So you're headed towards a more happier time in your career, a more stable, a more abundant time in your career. So just be open to that, because there's definitely going to come these doubts and fears that you may have come up, but really working through those, which I think you'll ace it. You know, I'm just telling you, you know, some of those might come up, but I feel like you're going to be like just fine, group number 3. I have all the faith in the world for you. You got the Queen of Wands here. So definitely, you know, go with what you feel passionate about. Listen to your heart. The Queen of Wands, she's going to go after, she knows what she wants, and she's going to go after what she wants unapologetically. She doesn't give a shit about what others may say or think about her and her decisions. You know, she's firmly, you know, in the present moment. She's comfortable in her chair, in her throne here, and she's not going to move for anybody else, you know. So that's, I feel like that's what you're stepping into. Is like you're coming up on your pedestal, you know, you're becoming more comfortable on your pedestal. And it's like the people who were, you know, who want you to come down, you know, this, because you got the 5 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. There are going to be people who are going to want you to come down from your pedestal. But it's like, nah, I'm quite comfortable up here. You can come up here, though, you know. It's not like you feel like you're better than anybody and things. I feel like you're okay with, you know, allowing others or helping others out, especially like people who you're friends with. But there are some people who, especially I saw this 8 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. If they don't want to come up to where you are, if they don't want to match your energy, let them go. Group number 3, let them go. If they do not want to match your energy, let them go. You got the Hanged One here. So definitely, yeah, 10 of Cups in reverse. You got the King of Wands. Okay. Then you got the Emperor. Yeah. Y'all are meant to like really help others. You're meant to like rise above all the bullshit, you know, happening here on earth. You're definitely vibrating at quite a high level. Don't let anybody bring you down, you know, unless you want to come down. But don't let anybody bring you down, because you're definitely headed towards this very, very happy time in your life. Some of you, if you're single, you may even meet your partner through your life partner through your career. They could be coming in to help. I don't know. But yeah, you got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands here popping up. So you may have like a divine counterpart that's going to help you regarding your career. For a few of you, and for others of you, you might just meet, you know, your person through your career in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't know. But this feels really good. You got the Emperor popping up too. So you guys are definitely meant to lead. You're meant to, you know, be in the spotlight. You're meant to be in front of people, I want to say. I feel like many of you are like entertainers of some sort, or you may like have your own like YouTube channel, or I don't know. I just feel like many of you are like in the spotlight of some sort, or you're meant to be in the spotlight. Even if that scares you, I understand. I get that. And there's many ways of being in the spotlight. There's many ways that could, look like. But definitely feel like many of you are meant to like lead or to be in front of others or to really play a pivotal role here in society and on earth here. Really here to raise the vibrations, to be raising people up to where you are. I definitely feel like you're represented here by this Queen of Wands, gender neutral, but you're definitely someone who I feel like is really stepping into a more like confident and very sure, person, It's really, really good energy. I'm really, really excited for you. I didn't list off any zodiac signs, I don't believe. So some of you could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Heavy on the Leo here. Some of you may be Pisces or Capricorn or Virgo, I'm picking up as well. And Libra. But very, very, very strong energy y'all have. I feel like you're very, very strong people. You've been through a lot. You've aced a lot. You've had your fun with Saturn. You've been through many lessons. You've worked through much karma. And it's like now you're entering this stage in your life where you're reaping those benefits. Jupiter's coming in to really bring in those rewards and benefits from your hard work that you've been putting in. So keep persevering, keep doing you, keep working towards what you want to work towards, and everything is going to work out for sure. Guaranteed everything's going to work out for you. I'm not giving time limits. I don't really do timing, but definitely I would say look like 10 months. Yeah, this feels like maybe like 8 to 10 months. For some of you, it could be days. For others, it could be 10 hours, 10 minutes. I don't know. But I'm definitely noticing the 8 and this 10 here. So some of you may be 8 to 10 months. But take what resonates, of course. But group number 3, I think that's all the messages that I'm saying for y'all. Let me know how the reading resonates with you in the comment section. If you'd like to book your own personal private reading with me, check out the description box below and follow the Linktree link to my Etsy page, and you can purchase your reading there. For group number 3, y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next reading. Peace out.